Played brilliantly over extra cover. No chance for the fielder Asif Khan at long off. That was timed superbly. The placement was perfect.
Yes, Bhim Sharkey now getting into the groove. He's got to his 50. He's playing his shots. This one.
A lovely part this one. Getting to a 50 runs of just 58 deliveries. Tells you how the run scoring has been for Nepal. Arif Sheikh giving able company to his partner, 22 of 35. Follow from Ayan Khan. Another good over for Nepal, getting 8 of it. 43 done, 175 for the loss of 6. Seven overs to go in this innings, and they brought back Junaid Siddiqui. He'll be bowling from the Mohammad bin Zayed end. This one has been picked and played brilliantly. Fielder giving it a chase. Alishan Sharafu there. But can't prevent them from picking up 3 runs. This is good running, good batting. Nepal are on the move now, Shoaib.
Yes, you expect that. It's the last lap, the final lap. You expect Nepal to get as many as they can in the remaining 7 overs. They'll be taking on the bowlers. And now it is on UAE to be a bit defensive. They'll have to keep a check on the run scoring and also keeper. So a dot ball is what it be.
Yeah, that was slightly wavered from Junaid Siddiqui, pulling down the legs. But Arif Sheikh on that occasion couldn't get any bat to it. And that's a good delivery. That one seaming into the right-hander. No chance of a run. This is what they need to do. UAE, they need to bowl a lot of dot balls to build up that pressure. Make sure they don't get too many runs of these last few overs. Meanwhile, Nepal, as long as they've got Bhim Sharkey and Arif Sheikh in the middle, they'll be eyeing that 240, 250 mark. Once again, good delivery, but guided towards third. Pick up a single. Two more deliveries to go in this over. UAE would want those 2 last deliveries to be quiet ones. Meanwhile, Nepal would want to get some runs on these.
Goes for the Yorker. Junaid gets it right. Another run added to the total now. big one, but turned down by Akbar Ali. End of the over. 44 bowled, 6 more to go. The score reads 180 for 6.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
XH Simplified Technology.
Rohan Mustafa to bowl. The 45th over of the game, 180 on the ball already. Bhim Sharkey will now be eyeing that 100. He can get to that personal milestone and in the process also get Nepal to cross that 200 run mark. Oh, clean bowled. It's not going to be today that he gets to his 100 because Rohan Mustafa, he's got different plans. He's bowling on a different wicket and he has read the conditions well. Beautifully bowled on the top of off. And Rohan Mustafa gets another wicket. It is wicket number 7.
What a great innings by Bhim Sharkey. Look at that. Still livid with himself, but he's gotten off to a brilliant score. 70 of 99 deliveries. That included 7 boundaries. He was the man who has gotten Nepal out of trouble. Nepal now.
भनिन्छ नि नानीदेखि लागेको बानी मेरो पनि एउटा बानी थियो जे पनि बचत गरिहाले बिस्तारै यो बानी स्वभाव बन्दै बन्दै गयो बाबालाई पनि ब्याङ्कमा खातै खोल्दिनु पर्ने भयो अनि त महिनाभरिमा खुत्रुके भरायो बाबासँग ब्याङ्क गएर जम्मा गरायो समयसँगै हुर्किदै गयो बचत पनि थरी चिन्न लाग्यो जिन्दगी न हो सधैँ किन एकनास हुन्थ्यो र तर पनि मन ढुक्क हुन्थ्यो किनकि मेरो खाता थियो नबेल ब्याङ्कमा मेरो बाबादेखि मेरी छोरी सानी सबैलाई सरेको छ मेरो जस्तै बानी
तपाईको नबिल ब्याङ्कमा खाता छ कि छैन त
नबेल ब्याङ्क सँगै अघि
Rohan Mustafa has got 2 wickets as the new man in his current KC. That's the wicket again. Rocked on the back foot and just couldn't get into the line of the ball. Easy run. Current KC is off the mark. Top scorer for Nepal. Bhim Sharkey back in the dugout, back in the pavilion. UAE just getting that wicket, but way too late or quicker. Played fine. Some more runs for Nepal. 2 more added to the total. Good over for UAE. A wicket and just 3 runs off it. 183 for 7.
Behind every blissful individual, there is a thought. There is always a logic, a motive, a purpose for everything. When you are the reason for someone's happiness, we are here for yours. Bravo Bank, a reason for your success.
Ayan Khan bowled 8. He's got 2 more left in his kitty to complete his quota of 10. 183 for 7 Nepal. 45 overs bowled. 5 more to go. So 30 legal deliveries. Nepal should be eyeing at least 30 in those 30. While UAE will be happy to restrict Nepal to anything below 200, Rashid.
Well, absolutely. This is the last battle now. For this innings at least. And Karan Casey playing it late. Making sure he gets Mohammad Arif Sheikh on strike. But it's not going to be easy to get too many runs against UAE. Ayan Khan into his 9th over. It's a good delivery, but played well. Cover sweeper coming. They're coming up for the second and can easily at the end. This is good from Arif Sheikh.
Yes, he'll have to be the player who gets and faces most of the deliveries from here on now. He's on 26 or 42, Arif Sheikh, and will have to see to it that Nepal get and cross that 200 mark. Just opening the face of the bat at the last moment, playing it towards point. That's good fielding, and that's good field placement as well from Mohammad Wasim. He's got Rohan Mustafa in the 30-yard circle.
You need your best fielders in the best positions, in the key positions. Meanwhile, this time, 6 for the loss of 7.
XH Simplifying Technology.
Get charged.
Rohan Mustafa. Arif Sheikh wanted to hit him outside the Dubai International Stadium. Doesn't get any connection. This has been good by Rohan Mustafa. Go all the way, but at the end, clearing that fielder easily. Slightly short from Rohan Mustafa. And the power generated by that shot took it all the way for a 6. These are good, important runs for Nepal. Once again, slightly shorter, played towards that same direction, and this time, Karthik Mayappan there. Trying his level best, but couldn't get there in time.
Yes, some aggression straight away from Karan Casey against Rohan, and you're right, he gave it his all, diving in front. Good attempt, good try. No one here to stop this one. It's gone all the way for 4 over extra cover. Karan Casey is taking a liking towards this bowling from Rohan.
Yeah, that was a very good, well-controlled shot. Full toss. Rohan trying to bowl that Yorker. Not getting it right, but Karan not missing out. This is sensible batting from Karan. That was the last ball of the over, and he's just tucked it for a single. 47 coming to an end. Very good over for Nepal. 200 runs on the board with that single. 47 overs done, 7 wickets down. Nepal have gotten to 200. They still have 3 more overs. How many can they get? That is the important question now. Although they have lost the 7 wickets, they have been on the move. Once again, played up in the air towards the cover sweeper. Just bouncing in front of him. Managed to pick up a single. But they have gotten 201 runs. Still have 17 legal deliveries to go. What can they muster here? What can Nepal produce?
Well, the way Karan is batting and the way Arif has set himself in, another 20-25 runs definitely possible. Get the best players on the boundary ropes now, because it's going to be the catches that will matter. They are going to go big. Nepal, you need to have the best fielders on the boundary ropes.
Absolutely, Nepal would be eyeing that 220 mark, 225 mark. Well, look at that support. Encouragement. The chanting. For UAE, these are very important deliveries coming in. Slower delivery. Towards mid-wicket. Only managed to pick up a single. This is what they need at the end here in UAE. They need to switch on their T20 mode. Junaid Siddiqui is a brilliant T20 bowler. Now you have to display some of his skills here. Happy looking dugout for Nepal. Meanwhile, this partnership has gotten to 23 of just 18 deliveries. Karan Casey getting 17 of those. York pushed it up, almost a Yorker outside the off stump, guiding it towards third. Pick up a single. This has been good for Junaid, not allowing them to get boundaries.
Yes, singles are okay now for UAE. They don't want to be chasing 225, 230, 240. So they will be hoping that they can restrict Nepal to anything around 220. But this has been a stellar effort from Nepal. Scintillating performance from the batters. And a marvelous shot coming in. It's in the air, doesn't have the distance. And a catch taken by CP Rizwan. So a wicket here for UAE. It's Karan Casey who was looking dangerous. We'll have to walk back.
That was not the best of deliveries to get a wicket, but you get those at the end. Innings by Karan Casey. He played some brilliant shots all around the park. On after scoring 17 of 11. Nepal 204 for the loss of 8.
When you are the reason for someone's happiness, We are here for yours. Bravo Bank, a reason for your success.
Meanwhile now Pratish, he's the new man, played up in the air, over the mid-off, and running towards the boundary. A good start. Pratish. This will hurt UAE. That's the end of the over with that boundary. Look at that placement over the bowler's head. So we know 108, the loss of 8.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
XH Simplifying Technology.
Interesting move here. Ayan Khan to bowl the 49th over. He'll be bowling to Arif Sheikh. That's cut and cut well. No chance for the fielder there. This is good. Back-to-back boundaries for Nepal.
Amazing shot from Arif. Rocked on the back foot, played it towards point, no chance. And 4 important runs, 212 already. Nepal looking good and Nepal looking strong to finish around 220, 225. Another thickish outside edge, but there is protection. So 5 runs on the first 2 deliveries of this Ayan Khan over. Interesting that he's bowling the 49th, the penultimate over of the innings. That goes to show how much faith Wasim has in this youngster. Swing towards long on, they're looking for. That's good running between the wickets, so it's not only about going bang, bang, bang out there in the middle. It's also about running hard between the.
It's a very good over under progress for Nepal. They've already gotten 7 runs. Remember, these are important runs. These can come back and hurt UAE. Stepping down, hitting it over the bowler's head. No chance for Rohan Mustafa. Rohan can get there. Nobody else can. Very quick in the field, Rohan Mustafa. That was hit well, right in the circle.
Yeah, it was just between those 2 fielders. Meanwhile, an appeal for some reason from Ayan. Waiting for the umpire's signal.
For 218 runs. The ball to go in this over. They would want to make sure they get a boundary or a 6 in this ball. Better delivery. Managed to pick up a single. End of the spell for Ayan Khan with that over. He's given away 37. That was a good over for Nepal. 49 done. 219 for the loss of 8.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित तपाईको फेभरेट प्रो स्टाइल ड्यान्ड्रफ कन्ट्रोल हेयर ओइल अब नयाँ आकर्षक प्याकमा जसले तपाईको कपाललाई राख्छ ड्यान्ड्रफ फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश कुल एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट
Pro Style for my man.
$219 for 8. That's good keeping from Ritya Arvind. Not easy to collect those that bounce awkwardly in front of you. Important dot ball for Junaid and for UAE. 5 more deliveries to go.
They can get to 230. Well, good delivery once again. They want to come back for second, but no chance there. So this is good from Junaid Siddiqui, not giving away too many. Still has 4 more deliveries. He'll have to bring out the best of those 4 deliveries in this over.
Yes, he to make sure that they don't give away boundaries here. On the other hand, Pratish and will be looking for those 4s, the inside edges, anything that can take the ball towards the ropes. Nicely bowled again, attempted Yorker. And that's good fielding by CP Rizwan.
It's been a good over so far for UAE. Just 2 runs coming off it. Leg by and a single taken. So 3 more deliveries, 3 legal deliveries. How many more can Nepal get?
Another good delivery, attempted Yorker. This is good bowling from Junaid. At the toss, Rohit said that anything around 200 will be a good score. They've got 22 more runs up and over the 200. The captain will be very happy with the comeback in this innings from Nepal.
Most certainly they should be happy. Talk about those innings from Bhim Sharkey and now Mohammad Arif Sheikh. These have been the 2 most important innings in this game for Nepal. Slow delivery. It's a single taken. So 1 more delivery to go. Nepal on 223. Can they get that boundary of this over? Take them to 227. Or better it with a 6 and get it to 229. UAE would be forced to chase 230.
This is a good over from Junaid Siddiqui, and he's bowled well under pressure. Just 1 more delivery to go. The score is 223. Last ball of the innings. Short and slow, pulled in the and has gone the distance. That is the story of this first innings. The momentum in favor of Nepal. 229 on the board with that 6. And UAE, when they come out to bat, will be getting an above par total of 230 runs. Arif scoring 43 of 56. Staying there till the end. It has been a complete all-round performance from the batters of Nepal. Arif Sheikh alongside Bhim Sharkey have just done what was needed. Sandeep Lamichhane scoring 27. Kushal Malla scoring 32. Arif scoring 43, not out, but Bhim Sharkey, he's the man for Nepal who has made sure, who has ensured that Nepal get to 230. Complete team effort. 3-4 batters performing with the bat on a tricky and a difficult pitch has resulted in Nepal getting to 230. A very good score indeed. With the wicket getting slower, it's not going to be easy. UAE, on the other hand, started off well in that first innings, got wickets, but then in the middle overs just couldn't keep the pressure on. 2 wickets for Rohan Mustafa, 2 wickets for Aryan Lakra, a wicket for Karthik Mayappan, but the pick of the bowlers was Junaid Siddiqui, getting 3 in his 10 overs and conceding 53 runs. Disciplined bowling, they didn't give away a lot of extras, just 7 of them. And that has meant that UAE, when they come out to bat in the second innings, will need to score 230 runs. We'll bring that run chase after a short break. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. think they did really well, UAE, in the first 25, 30 odd overs, got wickets at regular intervals, but then partnerships meant that they were struggling at the fag end of the innings. 2 wickets for Rohan Mustafa, 2 wickets for Aryan Lakra as well, a wicket for Karthik Mayappan in his 6 overs, couldn't complete his quota of 10, and 3 wickets for Junaid Siddiqui. So we are just minutes away from the second innings to begin as the men in blue from Nepal walk out to the middle. They will feel very confident going into the second innings. They've got enough runs on the board to defend, and they will just want to win this game and move to Nepal, their home ground, on a positive note. Are all set to walk out. Mohammad Wasim, he's leading the side today, and with him is Asif Khan, his partner, to start the proceedings for UAE in this run chase. 230 runs needed for UAE. So the two partners walking out to the center, and my partner in the com box, as usual, is Rashid. Rashid, second innings, 230 runs for UAE. What do you think?
Good afternoon, Shoaib. Good afternoon, viewers. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting chase. We know that UAE will be desperately looking for a win in this game. It's going to be Mohammad Wasim and Asif Khan to open the innings for UAE. It's going to be Sompal Kami, Sandeep Lamichane, right in front of us here. He'll play a very important role in this innings. It'll be important to see what kind of an approach UAE take early on. Is it going to be all defense? Are they going to make sure they keep rotating strike? They come out with a positive intent? That will probably tell us how this game is going to go about. You know that UAE has had a very fragile middle order, and it's very important for them to get to a good start early on. That's umpire Akbar Ali.
Yes, let's play, says umpire Akbar Ali, and it's going to be Sompal Kami bowling to Mohammad Wasim. The first ball of the second innings. Here we go. On the stumps, a good length, and Mohammad Wasim does well to block that.
A good start for Nepal and Sompal. Right on the stumps. This man will be important, Sandeep Lamichane. And you'd want his opening bowlers to make sure they get the inroads for him to come in and then take advantage of the situation. Meanwhile, he's bowled him. What a start for Nepal. What a start for Sompal. Getting that wicket of Mohammad Wasim on the second ball of the innings.
Trouble continues, the struggle continues for Mohammad Wasim. Playing away from his body, a nothing shot really. And when it rains, it pours. That ball taking the edge of the bat and crashing into the stumps. Wicket number 1 down for UAE. It's their captain.
Towards mid-off. This is what UAE need. They need confidence.
Yes, they need to believe that they can chase this total down. That is what is needed at the moment. And they need wickets in hand when they reach the 40th over. That's the only way they can chase this total down. Just follow the template that Nepal set in the first innings. Sompal coming around the wicket for Aryan Lakra.
Yeah, I feel that's a good move. Making sure he brings it into the left-hander. Create that angle. Meanwhile, for UAE, it's going to be these two out there. Aryan Lakra and Asif Khan. They'll have to make sure they stay in the middle. Slightly short, guided towards Delhi. No chance of a run. But what a start for Nepal. Getting that big wicket of Mohammad Wasim on the second delivery of this over. That must have put a lot of pressure on UAE. Oh, another inside edge. Wanted to cut that. It's too close to the body there. End of a very successful over for Nepal and Sompal Kami. 1 over done. UAE nothing on the board with 1 wicket down.
So it is Karan Casey who will be bowling off the mark. They've lost their captain Mohammad Wasim. Dreadful start for UAE. Asif Khan plays it towards deep third, gets the first runs on the board. So no Ritya Arvind at number 3. It's Aryan Lakra, the left-handed all-rounder. Just wanted to use and try that left-hand, right-hand combination. Not a bad idea from UAE. But Aryan, he needs to score.
Well, I feel he needs to stay in there with Asif Khan. He can let Asif Khan do the scoring. Slightly fuller and punch down the ground. Good looking shot. And he's off the mark. This is what they need. They need that self-belief you were talking about, Shoaib. It's all about belief. It's all about confidence. That's what gets you going. We saw in the first innings. It was Bhim Sharki and Mohammad Asif Sheikh. Yeah, Bhim Sharki and Arif Sheikh. They got that partnership in the middle that took Nepal to a very respectable total. Slightly short.
Very watchful Asif Khan. especially now since he's lost his partner in the first over. Mohammad Wasim back in the dugout. Courtesy an inside edge which he attempted to play away from his body. Ball crashing into the stumps. He goes for that single. That's good running from Asif. Good run. You can see how dry that wicket is as Karan Casey rubs his spikes into that ground around the crease where he lands his foot. It is a real dry wicket. A slow wicket. The ball is and what that does is that makes that 230 run target look like 260 on this wicket. Especially now with UAE losing their captain Mohammad Wasim in the first over. Kited towards gully. Aryan, no run.
Aryan is looking a little more confident. Playing his shots, that's what he needs to do. Doesn't need to get bogged down. Meanwhile, Nepal would want to make the most of this situation. They've gotten the early wicket, that too a big one of Mohammad Wasim. Good looking shot once again, and they off for a single. This is good, they're making sure they don't miss out on singles. End of the over, 4 coming off it. 2 overs done, UAE 4 for the loss of 1.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित तपाईको फेभरेट प्रो स्टाइल ड्यान्ड्रफ कन्ट्रोल हेयर ओइल अब नयाँ आकर्षक प्याकमा जसले तपाईको कपाललाई राख्छ ड्यान्ड्रफ फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश कुल एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट
Pro Style for my man.
Sompal Kami to continue around the wicket. Just outside off, beating the edge. A hesitant approach from Aryan. Was not sure whether to play that shot or not. Finally lets it go. Decides to let it go into the hands of the keeper.
This is good from Sompal. It's not giving any width to Aryan, who likes to play his shots. Likes width. Very strong on the offside. As soon as it will be pitched slightly short, he'll go for the cut shot. But that has brought the demise of Mohammad Wasim in the first over. Slightly away from Mohammad Wasim and try to cut that. That slowness of the wicket.
Beautiful delivery again from Sompal. Unfortunate. Not the best of glove work from Asif Sheikh, and that ball has raced away towards the boundary. Yes, I think that will be a bye signalled. Just lost the side of the ball, Asif, and the ball reached the boundary ropes in no time. So 4 runs, 4 byes gifted to UAE.
Yeah, UAE wouldn't mind those. They need to make sure they keep going with the run scoring. Rotation of strike. Get used to the conditions out there. And once again, just guided towards gully. They're putting a lot of pressure on Aryan Lakra there. Making sure no width is offered. This has been very good from Sompal. Cramping him for room. Aryan Lakra still continuing with that. Trying to guide that ball towards third man. That can be trouble at times.
Clipped off the pads. Easy pickings for Aryan. They'll get 2. Ten on the board for UAE.
Yeah, this is what UAE would need. They would need to play in sessions. Take 5 overs. Set yourself a goal. And early on, probably just survive those 5 overs. Meanwhile, for Nepal, it's always going to be about wickets. This time, slightly away from Aryan Lakra, not cramping up for room. He's easily just guided that towards third man for a single. End of over number 3, 11 on the board for UAE with 1 wicket down.
Behind every blissful individual, there is a thought. There is always a logic, a motive, a purpose for everything. When you are the reason for someone's happiness, we are here for yours. Bravo Bank, a reason for your success.
Karan Casey to continue. That's a good delivery. Right on the stumps. They're targeting those stumps of Aryan Lakra. Nepal have got a plan.
Nepal is doing what UAE should have done in the first innings. Targeting the stumps, not giving any room or width. UAE did that after they were taken for a few runs. But Nepal have started off with that plan of just targeting the stumps. Nicely driven, but straight to the fielder. It's important that on a wicket like this you find the right length to be bowling. Too full is too easy. You have to let the ball move once it pitches, and that's when you'll try and get an edge. So not too full should be the idea from Karan Casey. Just in that corridor of uncertainty. That's too full and easy for Aryan. Gets a single.
Absolutely, it's very important for UAE to make sure they consolidate and get a partnership in. Remember, it was about partnerships in the Nepal innings. The first one between Sandeep Lamichhane and Bhim Sharkey. We got 56 runs of that partnership. And then it was Bhim Sharkey and Mohammad Asif. .56 as well. Mohammad Arif was wonderful with Bhim Sharkey. Those two partnerships got them off to a very good total. Got 112 runs of those two partnerships. And now UAE would want to have something similar, if not better. And especially at the top of the innings. They won't want the lower order or the middle order to come in and have to adjust and make. Well, this is good from Asif Khan. Look at the field settings. It was a strong packed offside field. Short mid wicket, mid on a deep fine. That two fielders, the two gullies they placed, those are very important for me. That is where Asif Khan likes to play, guide the ball, and they made sure they locked that And well, this is on the stumps and good running. They pick up a single. They did get a throw on the stumps, but Aryan Lakra was in easily.
$13 for 1. Last ball of the over coming up. Partnerships, as you mentioned, is so important. Again pushing it towards covers, in fact mid-off, and no run there, so just 2 runs off this one from Karan Casey. 4 overs, 13 for 1.
XH Signifying Technology.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
It's going to be Sompal to continue. He'll be bowling to Asif Khan. That's a good delivery. Played really well. Played it late. Running towards the boundary. Bhim Sharki is giving it a chase. And just gets it inside that boundary line. They come back for 3 runs. This is good running.
Well, Asif Khan, he's looking a lot fitter than what he was a couple of months back. Clearly, the strength and conditioning coach of UAE, Azhar, has worked really hard on his fitness. You can see him a lot slimmer, trimmer, and running between the wickets as well. He's running hard and running quick. Has got quicker when it comes to running between the wickets. Immediately, Asif Khan walking up to Aryan just to let him know that needs to come. Both have bowled well for Nepal in this series in the UAE.
Yeah, Aryan Lakra playing away from his body, playing the wrong line. Probably expecting the ball to go away from him. This is better. He needs to focus. If both of them can stay in the middle for another 10 overs, get that partnership going, I think that will give UAE a bit more confidence. It's all about self-belief, isn't it, Shoaib?
Yes, it is about conviction, about believing that they can chase this total down. Nicely played. It's been played in the gap. Doesn't have the legs to go all the way. He will get 2 runs. He's more of a timer of the ball, of the cricket ball, Aryan. He doesn't smash it, doesn't slog it, just middles it. And that is going to be more than enough here for UAE if he can do that on a consistent basis.
Yeah, that was the key to that previous shot. Just try to time it. Didn't want to overhit it. That was the right approach. Slightly shorter from Sompal. That's an area that will interest Aryan Lakra. This one wider, cut and cut well. Running towards the boundary. That's the first boundary for Aryan Lakra. A very good shot. Not a good delivery by Sompal. And Aryan Lakra has made full use of that. Width offered, and well, that's what he's very strong in that zone. He'll keep hitting you there. The timing you were talking about, Shoaib, was just superb on that shot.
Yes, that is what he does. He likes to time it, and he gets confident once he starts doing that. We saw him play against the likes of Bangladesh in that series. UAE Bangladesh, he was promoted up the order. He does know how to bat, just that he's a man who
of it. This is what they need. That's how Nepal will get into trouble. Oh, going down leg. Loud appeal.
Well, the appeal was louder from the stands than from the centre. There are at least 1,000 people appealing together from the looks of it. And they sound like 10,000. Well, I stand corrected. Not 1,000, maybe around 500. Is that acceptable, Rashid?
Yeah, I'll give you that. 600 maybe. But they're definitely making the noise of 10,000. That appeal, like you rightly mentioned, was more from the stands. Once again down the leg side, and this time they hurry for a single. A leg by though. But it's good awareness from Aryan Lakra. As soon as there was an opportunity for a run, he's made sure he calls his partner. But they'll have to be careful, UAE. Did see a run out coming in yesterday. Confusion between CP Rizwan and Ayan Khan. Meanwhile, Karan Casey will continue. He'll bowl to Aryan Lakra. Got a slip. There's no gully there. Does suggest that he'll bring the ball into the left-hander. That one just seaming away. Well, this has been a good over from Karan Casey. On the pads, nicely clipped. Beating the mid-on fielder and running towards the boundary. Aryan Lakra is looking really good.
That was a mixture of some good timing and some power on that shot as well. You can see he whipped it towards that wide long on Sandeep Lamichhane. Once the ball beat him, it was never going to be stopped. Crossed the ropes for 4 runs and important runs coming in for UAE. 27 now for 1 after 5.4 overs. The first 10 overs are crucial for UAE to get to a decent total in that first 10 and then build their run chase according to that.
Once again, confident looking short. That's the UAE dugout there. You see some of them padded up. See one there. Waiting for his turn. Meanwhile, Aryan Lakra is looking really good out there. He's gotten 16 of 25. He'll want to continue. That is important. Good delivery to end the over. Got behind that solidly. 6 overs done. UAE 27 for the loss of 1.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
XH Simplifying Technology.
Well, that's Sandeep Lamichane and, of course, the liaison officer from Nepal, Hitesh Parik.
Sandeep will be important for Nepal. It's just a matter of time when he comes on to bowl. He's a superstar. Always gets himself in the game. Picks up important wickets. One thing is he's very consistent with his line and length.
Yes, he's one of the best in the world, especially in the T20 format. Takes a lot of wickets and plays a lot of cricket all around the world. Sandeep Lamichane has been a part of franchise cricket. Almost every franchise that you can think of. Every tournament that you can think of. He's been a part of that. Now his mission is to take Nepal to the top 3. And so is the same goal of this man on your screens, Pratish GC, left arm bowler, coming up from the under 19 age group cricket of Nepal. So you can see quite a few photographers out there. In the center is Mr. Babar, who makes us look really good with his brilliant photos that he takes. On the back foot and played it towards point. Asif Khan, he enjoys batting at this position. He's played all his cricket in domestic at the domestic level. Opening the innings, max 1 down is what we've seen him bat.
Yeah, and he's done well in that position, earning him the call to the national side. Now this is where he needs to convert those good numbers he's done in the domestic circuit. Meanwhile, Pratish GC persisting with that line outside off stump. Not giving away too much width to Asif Khan, who initially would just want to guide the ball around, keep rotating strike. For sure, they'll also have to keep a lookout on that required run rate, which at the moment is 4.63. Wide outside of stump and signaled wide by umpire once again. Pratish needs to control his line, Can't give away too many extras. That can ease out the pressure somewhat. As long as that scoreboard keeps ticking, you just keep getting more confident.
Nicely played again from Asif, just guiding it towards deep third. A lot of runs have come in that area for UAE and for Nepal, just nudging it towards the deep third and taking that easy single that is on offer. The run rate almost neck to neck. 4.58 is the current run rate. Required is 4.6. So they are right there, UAE, when it comes to scoring runs per over. But they'll have to make sure that they have wickets in hand. Even if the required run rate is up to 8, and if they have wickets in hand in the last 10, UAE can chase that total down. Oh, beautiful drive. No need to run for that. That has gone and crossed the ropes in no time. Just sublime timing from the southpaw.
Absolutely wonderful. Pratish on that occasion just pitching it up to Aryan Lakra, who looks wonderful after playing that shot. Held his pose for a bit, and rightly so. Getting a beautiful boundary to his name. Aryan Lakra at the moment is looking good. He's playing on 20 of 27. Needs to keep his focus going. And Pratish, I think he's been slightly wayward in this first over. Oh, that's the crowd that has come in. Mostly Nepal fans supporting their team. They make a lot of noise, let me tell you that. You'll hear that as soon as the wicket goes down, or an appeal comes up.
Or even a dot ball. That's how much they support Nepal. They love their team. They love the sport as well. And they're so happy-go-lucky in their approach. Always a pleasure to have them in the crowd and in the ground. 8 runs off it in this over. Good one for UAE. 7 overs have been bowled. 35 for 1.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित तपाईको फेभरेट प्रो स्टाइल ड्यान्ड्रफ कन्ट्रोल हेयर ओइल अब नयाँ आकर्षक प्याकमा जसले तपाईको कपाललाई राख्छ ड्यान्ड्रफ फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईलाई always stylish, cool and confident.
Pro Style for my man.
Behind every blissful
Karan Casey to continue. He'll be bowling to Aryan Lakra, who's looked superb so far. Well, this has been good from UAE, and especially Aryan Lakra has made sure that whenever the ball is pitched up to him, he'll just make sure he goes for the shot. Like you mentioned, he likes to time the ball, and once he gets it in the gap, we know these Dubai International Stadium outfield is just lightning quick. You'll get full value for your shots. Now, I feel Nepal will need to have to come up with a new plan. Once again, guided towards third man. And they pick up a single.
So clearly it's not a very spicy wicket for bowlers. Unless as a batter you falter, it's not easy to take wickets on this pitch. So Nepal, as much as they are trying to get a wicket here, UAE should assess the situation, the conditions, and continue to play the way they are. This is a decent start after losing Mohammad Wasim earlier in the first over. UAE have recovered to some extent.
Yeah, most certainly this partnership going strong. 37 runs. And this is important for them to keep going. And they're going at a good rate. Around the 4.5 mark. Complementing each other, making sure they take the singles. Once again, defended well. Well, you're right, Shoaib. I think this is looking a little flat for Nepal. The ball not doing much. It'll be important to see when the spinners come in. That is when, if the ball does break, and we did see some break coming in from the UAE bowlers as well. It's how they use those conditions. And how the UAE batters counter that. Sandeep Lamichhane, he'll be important for Nepal. You know, at the moment, Asif Khan and Aryan Lakra out there in the middle. Once again, a good delivery. Want to go for a single for some reason. Just made it back in time. Karan Casey has been good. He's made sure he doesn't give any width. Bowling stump to stump. Which is why we don't see a slip in place for Asif Khan. He wants them to go for their shots, manufacture some shots. And it's going to be that theory of you miss, I hit.
Well, I think there was some bat onto it. Because that looked very plumb to me. It was hitting the stumps, but there was no pad involved. It was just the leading edge, I guess. Asif Khan on 7 of 14. Well, the pitch is such, Rashid, that I don't think the ball will carry to the slip. The ball is keeping low. It's not all that bouncy wicket. It's not it doesn't have a lot of bounce on it. And that's why the slip is off. Especially with the ball getting older and softer. Good over from Karan Casey, just 2 runs off it. 8 overs, 37 for 1.
Behind every blissful individual, there is a thought. There is always a logic, a motive, a purpose for everything. When you are the reason for someone's happiness, we are here for yours. Bravo Bank, a reason for your success.
GC to continue. That's a good delivery. And this is what Aryan Lakra has done so well. As soon as it's been on the stumps, he's made sure he defends those, waiting for the deliveries outside, and also slightly fuller. Nepal need to make sure they don't feed him there. This partnership on 37 now. Once again defended. Aryan Lakra getting most of these runs in this partnership, 22 of those. Asif Khan, slightly sedate start. But you know what he can do once he gets set. We require 193 runs and 250 deliveries. Width offered and this time cut. But good bit of fielding there. That was Gainendra Malla there.
Well, the senior campaigner of Nepal expected to do what he does. Score runs, save boundaries, take those catches. And he's done that in the field. Beautiful fielding at point. One of the most difficult positions to be fielding. Played off the pads. Pratish, a young upcoming fast bowler for Nepal. This is good exposure, good learning for the young paceman. And I've got a feeling he's just going to get better and better as time progresses. Just good news for Nepal cricket that they are getting so many youngsters coming in through the ranks. There's a change in the field as the square leg goes back for Asif. Expect a short ball or maybe a ball on the pads. Not to be towards point. A dot ball is what it's going to be. A good over in progress from Pratish. Just one run off it.
Yeah, that's good from Pratish. Just playing with the batter's mind. That change of field. Finally coming into the circle, and they've taken a deep square. Asif Khan needs to concentrate, needs to focus and stay in there. Width offered. Cut straight to point. No chance of a run. End of a good over by Pratish, just one of it. 9 done, UAE 38 for the loss of 1.
XH Simplified Technology.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
Dipendra Singh Irie, the off spinner, comes into the attack, coming around the wicket for the left-handed Aryan. Gets some bat onto it straight away. Very difficult in these conditions to read the pitch and anticipate where the ball is going to turn, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Another inside edge. Not very convincing, but he'll still scamper through for a run. UAE move on to 39.
Well, this is a good move from Nepal. Rohit Kumar Podel making the changes, bringing in a spinner. It's a brave move. The faster bowlers were looking a little flat now. The ball not doing as much. Now he'll be bowling to Asif Khan. Good delivery, slightly slow in the air. Once again, better delivery. Asif Khan doing the right thing, making sure he just plays straight. This time, good fielding there. That was Rohit, the captain.
On strike, Asif Khan. This is good bowling from Dipendra Singh Irie. A brilliant over. Just one run off it. 10 overs gone. The power play over is done. It's 39 for 1.
Pratish GC to continue. He's been bowling well. It was just the first over he bowled, in which he was a little wayward, after which he's come back really well. Just given away 9 runs so far. Hasn't been able to pick up a wicket. Meanwhile, UAE have been slightly on the back foot. Not opening up as yet. They need to conserve these wickets.
Well, I really feel this is a good start from UAE, considering the kind of pressure they are in, considering how they lost that first wicket in the very first over, considering that they're chasing a 230 target, which is above par. I think they have started well. Almost 4 runs and over in the first 10, just lost that 1 wicket. Happy fans putting some more pressure on UAE. Remember, this is the Dubai International Stadium. We are in the UAE, but the support is for Nepal, so that doesn't work too well for UAE. Having said that, UAE have managed to get to a decent start.
Yeah, this is a decent start. It's just now converting that start into a better partnership. They've done the hard work. Especially Aryan Lakra, 40 deliveries, that's what he's faced to get 24 runs. His partner Asif Khan is off for a single. That is good running. Very aware that the fielder was coming from the circle.
Yes, in fact, it's now going to get a lot easier for Aryan Lakra, because he's the man who likes to take those singles. Meanwhile, there's a photographer in the crowd. He's got a big lens that could zoom all the way to Nepal. Clipped off the pads again. So that's what I'm saying. It's much easier now, Rashid, to take those singles and keep rotating the strike.
Well, yeah, they have done the hard work like I mentioned. But it's about when the spinners will come in. Aryan Lakra needs to make sure he's there when Sandeep Lamichhane comes into bowl. That'll make it slightly easier for them. Meanwhile, last ball of the 11th over coming up. Pratish GC. Good delivery. Ramping him for room. End of a good over for Nepal. Just 2 coming of that. 11 done. UAE 41 for the loss of 1.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
XH Simplified Technology.
So it is the most famous man in Nepal, Sandeep Lamichhane, with a fancy headband and a lot of focus in his eyes. Will be starting the proceedings from the Dubai Sports City end. Here we go. First ball, Asif Khan welcomes him. It's gone all the way for 6. What a shot, what a way to welcome Sandeep Lamichhane to the bowling crease.
Well, that is a shot of class and intent, full of authority. Asif Khan, well, he's shown what he can do to the spinners. Sandeep Lamichhane will not be believing that. What a good shot, what a way to welcome him. And a good comeback by Sandeep. He's got a few words to tell
Well, that is an interesting conversation there. I'm sure they're discussing about the weather and how things will be in Nepal. Good to have healthy banter out there and a contest. Short ball pulled, and Asif Khan gets a single. I think Asif would be disappointed. Couldn't put that away. But I like this. I like this contest between two good cricketers.
Absolutely, it's a first delivery. Well, nobody was expecting that.
Well, it's a contest between the most famous man in Nepal and the most famous cricketer in the UAE, Asif Khan. Nicely played by Aryan. Gives the strike to Asif.
It does look like Asif is itching to get strike against Sandeep Lamichhane.
He should not let the emotions get the better of him here. The idea of Sandeep Lamichhane of going and talking to him was to distract him. But he's experienced enough to understand that what is important is the runs. That single will bring UAE to that 50 run mark after 12 overs. It's 50 for 1.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित तपाईको फेभरेट प्रो स्टाइल ड्यान्ड्रफ कन्ट्रोल हेयर ओइल अब नयाँ आकर्षक प्याकमा जसले तपाईको कपाललाई राख्छ ड्यान्ड्रफ फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश कूल एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट
Pro Style for my man.
UAE, we need to make sure they keep going. They'll have to continue. Pratish GC, meanwhile, coming from the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed end. That one defended. Well, that shot from Asif Khan to Sandeep Lamichhane, that's 6, has gotten Asif Khan a lot more confident. Looks like a very changed batter there. Defending it very solidly, that last one.
Yes, and we've seen, Rashid, you and me, we have seen Asif Khan a lot. We've seen him bat a lot. And my concern is that once he gets into the top gear, he doesn't know how to switch gears down, back again. And I'm worried that is not needed at the moment for UAE. For Nepal, they'll be happy to see him go to that top gear because that then gives them the opportunity to take his wicket.
Yeah, but having said that, he's very experienced, Asif Khan is. He knows how to play situations. And that shot was just to show Sandeep Lamichhane not to get overboard. Didn't want him to be the dominating force.
Very well said. Just wanted to unsettle Sandeep Lamichhane with that 6 on the very first ball. Meanwhile, Pratish, he's bowling a good over here. 3 dot balls on the trot. Guided towards the cover sweeper for a run. I think we are in for another thriller of a game, another close encounter, another game that will test our heartbeats and will increase our blood pressure.
It does get very interesting. Goes till the wire. Now, but I feel this is a very important partnership for UAE. These two out there in the middle, they've done all the hard work. They've settled themselves, assessed the conditions, gotten used, adapted themselves. Now they'll need to make sure they probably get to 150 runs on the board without losing another wicket. That will make it easier for UAE. Meanwhile, Nepal, they won't want that. Last ball of the over, guided towards the deep third. They pick up a single. End of over number 13, UAE 52 for the loss of 1.
Behind every blissful individual, there is a thought. There is always a logic, a motive, a purpose for everything. When you are the reason for someone's happiness, we are here for yours. Bravo Bank, a reason for your success.
Sandeep Lamachane, he'll be bowling to Aryan Lakra. He's cut this well. Right behind point. They would want to come back for the second. And do so easily. This is good. Well, that's what one good shot from Asif Khan has done to Sandeep Lamachane. That statement he made. He was trying to unsettle Sandeep Lamachane, and well, in my opinion, he has done something.
Well, I think Sandeep Lamachane will come back. It's just, he knows how this game is, how this sport is played. He knows how important his 10 overs are. And the kind of character that he is, he will bounce back for sure. Gets out the googly coming around the wicket. Very watchful Aryan. I like this innings from Aryan Lakra. He is very watchful, he's very focused out there in the middle, and he's also middling every delivery. That gives a statement that he's not worried about the wicket. He knows what he's doing.
Absolutely defending it solidly. He's getting those feet to move. And he's got a partner in Asif Khan, who's got all the experience in the world. And he'll be telling him a lot of things. Meanwhile, back to over the wicket for Sandeep. That was a good delivery. That spun into the left-hander. But he's picked it well, defending it. This is good from UAE. This is what they need. They need this partnership to keep going, keep progressing.
End of the over. There's 2 runs off it. Sandeep Lamachane is back. 14 overs gone, 54 for 1.
XH Simplifying Technology.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
Pratish to continue. The current run rate now dropping a bit to 3.81. Required run rate almost 5 from here on. That can change. That should not be the worry. Just need to look for those singles. UAE batters, they should try and reduce as many dot balls as they can. Played on the back foot. Pratish, he's looked good on a wicket that doesn't have much to offer for the fast bowlers. I think this young left arm bowler has done really well. He's bowling his 5th over and he has kept it simple. He's just bowling to his strengths and making sure that his basics are right, getting it in the right areas.
This has been good from Patish in this over. Not giving anything away. They're building up the dot balls. 5 dot balls in the previous over and now 3 more now. Asif Khan is the kind of player who doesn't mind those dot balls, because he knows he's got the ability to just switch gears like Shoaib was talking about. Once again cut, but straight to point. No chance of a run.
I think what Asif Khan should do is play the first 30 overs without thinking about the scorecard, and then play a T20 inning, which he is so good at. And I'm sure if he does that, he'll be well set in those last 20 overs, and whatever score is remaining in those 20 overs, he will back to chase that total down. We've seen him chase down total single-handedly. Big appeal, but I think there is some bat on it. Asif Khan getting an inside edge, just looked like it got some bat on it. A very good appeal indeed from Pratish. Difficult to say from here.
It's going to be the last over of the 15th. Pratish GC on his way to bowl the maiden over. This has been good from him. Not giving anything away to Asif Khan and Aryan Lakra. Asif Khan in particular in this over. Slightly up, and that was been played for a single. 15 done to a 55 for the loss of 1. It's going to be Dipin Singh Airi to continue. In fact, he's been brought in after Sandeep Lamichhane was taken off. That was a quick single. Could have been really close.
Yes, Asif Khan was struggling to get to the non-striking end. That was a very risky run, not worth taking that much risk for a single. Dipinder Singh Airi replaces Sandeep Lamichhane from the Sports City end. I've got a feeling Sandeep prefers bowling from the other end. We saw Karthik Mayappan in the earlier innings bowling from this end the first 2 overs. It was expensive, and then when he came out to bowl from the other end, he got a lot more assistance from the wicket. So I think it is better for Sandeep if he can bowl from the other end.
Oh yes, that can be a plan, but also we've seen throughout this series, Sandeep Lamichhane has been used in small bursts, probably wanting to play the situation. That really took off. Time on to Asif Khan. Did well to keep it down. So Sandeep has been used in small bursts. Rohit, I think, likes to use him in situations where he can get the maximum out of him. Guiding towards short third and picking up a single, Asif Khan.
Dipendra Singh Ivy on this wicket is bowling a lot quicker than what we are normally used to seeing him bowl. That's better. That's more like him. End of the over. 16 overs. Score is 58 for 1.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that's what you wanna be. Get charged.
Age Simplifying Technology.
So no Sandeep Lamichhane from the far end. It's going to be Arif with his medium pace. And immediately Asif Khan drives him towards extra cover. A misfield, a fumble. A rare misfield from Nepal. We don't see that too often. Sompal with that fielding effort. 2 runs for Asif Khan.
I feel this is going to get easier for UAE. They favor the slower medium pacers. That was too close to cut, but Asif Khan has done well on that occasion. Meanwhile, Mohammad Arif Sheikh now is going to be bowling to Karin Lakra. This is a very good partnership under progress. 61 runs. That's how many they've gotten so far. Remember, Mohammad Wasim got off to a secondary of the innings. Slightly fuller once again and off for a quick.
It's going to be a lot easier for them with the pace that Arif offers to just nudge it around for singles. I feel Rohit has just missed a trick here. Yes, no, yes, no. They don't go for that run now. On dot ball. 62 for 1.
This has been a good over for UAE. 4 runs coming off it. Slightly at ease, the UAE batters. Just pushed down the ground. Pick up a single at mid-on. This is what UAE need to do. Just keep continuing. Once again guided towards third, and they pick up a single. But that will head into the drinks break. 17 done, UAE 64 for the loss of 1.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
भनिन्छ नि नानीदेखि लागेको बानी मेरो पनि एउटा बानी थियो जे पनि बचत गरिहाले बिस्तारै यो बानी स्वभाव बन्दै गयो। बाबालाई पनि ब्याङ्कमा खातै खोलिदिनु पर्ने भयो। अनि त महिनाभरिमा खुत्रुके भरायो। बाबासँग ब्याङ्क गएर जम्मा गरायो। समयसँगै हुर्किँदै गयो। बचत पनि थरी थरी चिन्न लागियो। जिन्दगी न हो, सधैँ किन एक नास हुन्थ्यो र? तर पनि मन ढुक्क हुन्थ्यो, किनकि मेरो खाता थियो नोबेल ब्याङ्कमा। मेरो बाबादेखि मेरी छोरी सानी सबैलाई सरेको छ मेरो जस्तै बानी।
तपाईको नबिल ब्याङ्कमा खाता छ कि छैन त?
नोबेल ब्याङ्क सँगै अघि।
XH Simplified Technology.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल। प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित तपाईँको फेभरेट प्रो स्टाइल ड्यान्ड्रफ कन्ट्रोल हेयर ओइल अब नयाँ आकर्षक प्याकमा, जसले तपाईँको कपाललाई राख्छ ड्यान्ड्रफ फ्री र चम्किलो, अनि राख्छ तपाईँलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश, कुल एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट।
Pro Style for my man.
Behind every blissful individual, there is a thought. There is always a logic, a motive, a purpose for everything. When you are the reason for someone's happiness, we are here for yours. Bravo Bank, a reason for your success.
XH Simplified Technology.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
भनिन्छ नि, नानीदेखि लागेको बानी मेरो पनि एउटा बानी थियो। जे पनि बचत गरिहाल्ने। बिस्तारै यो बानी स्वभाव बन्दै गयो। बाबालाई पनि ब्याङ्कमा खातै खोलिदिनु पर्ने भयो। अनि त महिनाभरिमा खुत्रुके भरायो। बाबासँग ब्याङ्क गएर जम्मा गरायो। समयसँगै हुर्किँदै गयो। बचत पनि थरी थरी चिन्न लागियो। जिन्दगी न हो, सधैँ किन एक नास हुन्थ्यो र? तर पनि मन ढुक्क हुन्थ्यो, किनकि मेरो खाता थियो नोबेल ब्याङ्कमा। मेरो बाबादेखि मेरी छोरी सानी सबैलाई सरेको छ मेरो जस्तै बानी।
तपाईको नबिल ब्याङ्कमा खाता छ कि छैन त?
नोबेल ब्याङ्क सँगै अघि।
XH Simplified Technology.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल। प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित तपाईँको फेभरेट प्रो स्टाइल ड्यान्ड्रफ कन्ट्रोल हेयर ओइल अब नयाँ आकर्षक
CC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2. The game is between they're in the middle for UAE in that run chase, as it's going to be Dipendra Singh Airi coming into bowl. Beautifully fielded again. Excellent effort. Nepal have been just wonderful in the field. They have not given an inch, and it has been a phenomenal fielding effort. A single again. In fact, another dot ball. Sorry, back-to-back dot balls from Aryan Lakra. Dipendra Singh Airi has given away just 4. Now it will be a single.
Good over from Dipendra Singh. Now we're bowling to Asif Khan. Hartley Fuller. Happy to just defend those. Once again, play towards that short mid-wicket. No chance of a run. That required run rate is over 5 now. So we won't mind those. That was a brilliant delivery. Asif Khan playing for the spin. End of the over. A very good one for Nepal. Just 1 run coming off it. 18 done. UAE 65 for the loss of 1.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
It's going to be Mohammad Arif Sheikh to continue from the other end. That's a Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed then. Bowling to Aryan Lakra. Aryan's happy to defend that. That is what Aryan has done well throughout the innings. He's made sure he blocks the balls on the stumps. Meanwhile, this one picked up brilliantly. And that's gone all the way. What a shot out of nowhere. Aryan Lakra has produced a brilliant shot.
Yes, just enjoys that pace from Arif. And a clinical hit just at the right time. Up and over. Long on. That's gone all the way for 6.
That shot was timed so well, Chueb. Didn't look like it'll go all the way, but he got it in the middle of the bat. The sound of the willow. So pleasing to the ear. Aryan Lakra getting to 39 with that 6. Putting a bit of pressure on Mohammad Arif Sheikh. Nice ball outside. Was there to be hit. It went straight to the fielder there. Ganendra Malla. This time, brilliant bit of fielding there. Ganendra Malla once again, he's been brilliant in that zone.
Yes, he's been a wall. He's been a wall that cannot be broken. You can't surpass that area. He owns that point region for himself. Gyanendra Malla, no access for any ball whatsoever. Just wonderful. Look at that, diving to his right, and he's not the youngest in the side, but he's definitely fielding like the one who's the youngest.
Oh, absolutely. He's been throwing himself around in the field. Well, this has been a good comeback from Mohammad Arif Sheikh after being hit for that 6. This is good from Aryan Lakra. Once again, off for a quick single. That is good from Asif Khan. Dragging his bat, making sure he's inside the crease line. That single is the end of the over. 19 overs done. UAE 72 for the loss of 1.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
XH Simplifying Technology.
Dipendra Singh Airi to continue. He'll be bowling from the Sports City end. This has been very good batting by Aryan Lakra and Asif Khan. Aryan reaching to 40 of 67 deliveries. Asif Khan giving him good company on 24. Pitched up, and this time played down the ground to long on. They pick up a single. These two need to carry on for UAE. They need to go on They have survived the difficult phases. This one straight to the fielder there. No chance of a run. A loud appeal. Dipendra Singh Airi very interested. That one was going down the leg side. The umpire, Mr. Shinwari, having a word with Asif Khan. This is good bowling from Dipendra Singh Airi, testing Asif Khan. On the stumps once again. This has bisected that gap between those two. Short mid wicket and short mid on in place. Let's have a look at that appeal once again. Clearly going down the leg side. For some reason, Asif Khan showing his bat. That's a good delivery. Aryan defending that one. End of the over. 20 done. UAE 74 for the loss of one.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित तपाईको फेभरेट प्रो स्टाइल ड्यान्ड्रफ कन्ट्रोल हेयर ओइल अब नयाँ आकर्षक प्याकमा जसले तपाईको कपाललाई राख्छ ड्यान्ड्रफ फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश कुल and confident.
Pro Style for my man.
So it's Sandeep Lamichhane coming in from the far end, from the end where he might just get more purchase off the wicket. It's a lot drier, closer to the batter from that end where Asif Khan is batting. So Sandeep will fancy getting the ball to come in sharply with the googly or turn away from Asif. There you go, some turn straight away. Asif Khan gets a single.
They're slightly short from Sandeep, allowing Asif Khan to just place that ball for a single. That's going to be Aryan Lakra to face Sandeep. Aryan Lakra on 41 of 69. That has been played in the air. A fielder coming. But the ball falls short of him. That's the first signs of lack of concentration from Aryan Lakra. He needs to focus. Brilliant delivery. Asif Khan getting his bat down at the last moment. Let's have a look at that shot once again from Aryan Lakra. Didn't want to hit it in that zone, but got that top edge.
Nicely played, straight down the ground by Asif Khan. 153 more needed of 175 balls. The chase is on. As long as these two are out there in the middle, they need to continue doing what they're doing, at least for another 10 overs. Goes down the ground towards long on. Again, a mistimed hit from Aryan, so seems to be that there's a message for Aryan to try and take on the leg spinner. 21 gone, 78 for one.
Behind every blissful individual, there is a thought. There is always a logic, a motive, a purpose for everything. When you are the reason for someone's happiness, we are here for yours. Bravo Bank, a reason for your success.
Airi to continue. Good bowling to Aryan Lakra. Aryan reached to 43. There's 7 more required for him. Just have to calm down. Plays towards cover sweeper. Picks up a single. Just needs to keep doing that. Asif Khan now slightly shorter from Airi. Not able to get in the gap. Ends up being a dot ball. Once again, better from Airi this time. No chance of a run. Down the leg side. Would have been called a wide. Slight misfield there, allowing them to come back for the second. One shot. Asif Khan there. Not able to drag his bat all the way inside the crease line. So just one coming of that B. They off for a quick single. Slightly better throw would have certainly posed a question. Not to be. 22 done. UAE 81 for the loss of 1.
XH Simplified Technology.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
So that's the run chase so far from UAE. Just has had a dip in the last few overs. That is expected in the middle overs. But if they have wickets in hand, UAE will get to that score of 230 runs. Sandeep Lamichhane to continue. Nicely bowled. Straight back to the bowler. Asif Khan now on 29 of 58. A very slow and sedate innings from him. Nice, very nicely played shot. It's in the gap towards the bigger boundary. But the timing and the power has taken that ball all the way behind the ropes. So this contest continues between Asif Khan and Sandeep Lamichhane.
That was in the air, but Asif Khan has decided to take Lamichhane on. As soon as that width was offered, slightly fuller, and he's hit it through the covers for a brilliant looking boundary, taking Asif Khan to 33. This is good from UAE. They need to continue. Going down the leg side, appeal from inside and outside the ground. Down the leg side. That's not a good delivery from Sandeep. He's struggling against Asif Khan.
Well, that's the first time I have seen Sandeep Lamichhane under any kind of pressure all throughout the series. And that's because Asif Khan has hit a 6 and a 4 on the bowling of Sandeep Lamichhane. Taken a quick run. Five runs already in this over from Sandeep. Oh, down the leg side, poor delivery. And will be punished. Not the best of deliveries that Sandeep has bowled. And it was easy as it can for Aryan to sweep it behind square leg. The placement was really good on that one. No chance for anyone to get to that. So 4 for Aryan Lakra. Another expensive over coming in from Sandeep Lamichhane.
You don't hear those lines very often. But Sandeep Lamichhane is under the bump here. That first shot from Asif Khan, well, that really did him. Now we'll be bowling to Aryan Lakra once again. Coming wide of the crease. This time played towards square leg. They pick off a single. With that, Aryan reaches to 49. Just one away from well-deserved half-century. Meanwhile, 23 overs done. UAE 92 for the loss of 1.
So Aryan Lakra on 49. Lakra, the under-19 captain, was in and out of the side, and today with that 50, I think he is going to make a place in the playing 11. His second ODI.
When UAE just lost their captain right in the first over, second delivery, and since then he's been wonderful with the ball, making sure he sticks in the middle, away from the fielders, making sure he keeps rotating strike. Asif Khan himself is that's a good delivery, very good. And the finger is raised right after Aryan Lakra gets to his 50. He got a peach of a delivery from Dipendra Singh Airi.
Well, after that 50, I think he just lost some focus. Not a bad ball from Dipendra Singh Airi. Not to take any credit away from him, but that was straight, and he was a bit late on that shot. And the umpire Shinwari raises the finger. So 50 for Aryan Lakra, a well played 50 of 77 deliveries. As he walks back, Dipendra Singh Airi gets that breakthrough that Nepal were waiting for. UAE 94 for 2 now.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित
Just a bit late on that one. That was a good delivery from Dipendra Singh Airi. And now it's going to be Ritya Arvind. He's come in the middle to join Asif Khan. They've got a job on their hands. Played down the ground. Off the mark, Ritya straight away.
That is such a relief for any batter, right? Rashid, to get off the mark on the very first ball. You get it from the middle, even better. Last ball of the over coming up. Wanted a single, sent back by Ritya Arvind. Good over from Dipendra for Nepal. 3 runs and a wicket. It's 90 for 2.
Get charged.
Down the leg side, big appeal. Akbar Ali, the umpire says there's some pad onto it. No bat. And Sandeep Lamichhane again has something to say to Ritya Arvind as well.
That was a wayward delivery going down the leg side. Probably brush off the pads. But Sandeep, he was very interested. That's a good decision. Slightly fuller. But here the crowd, Shoaib, that appeal sounded like 1,000 men there.
Oh yes, now they're all pumped up again. For some time there was silence in the crowd when those two were batting, Asif and Aryan Lakra. But now, since that wicket, we see a lot more noise coming through the stands. Meanwhile, Ritya Arvind gets 2 more. Nicely played towards covers against Sandeep Lamichhane, who's looked a little off colour today. Hasn't bowled the way he does. Hasn't troubled the batters yet. The ball hasn't to have built Asif and Aryan. Ritya has to just join the party now and continue from where Aryan left off.
Absolutely, look at the crowd. Hear them out. Like you said, they're alive again. Meanwhile, that's slightly shorter. Played slightly away from the mid-wicket fielder. They pick up a single. Now UAE need 132 runs off 151 deliveries. This is the last ball of this over for Sandeep Lamichhane. It's going to be Asif Khan batting on 35 of 63. Good looking delivery. Once again played away from that short mid-wicket fielder. And they pick up a single. Halfway done. 5 done. UAE 99 for the loss of 2.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित तपाईको फेभरेट प्रो स्टाइल ड्यान्ड्रफ कन्ट्रोल हेयर ओइल अब नयाँ आकर्षक प्याकमा
Well, that's the comparison after 25 overs. Nepal 99 for 5. And UAE exactly on the same number of runs, 99. But look at those wickets, just 2 down. So you can say probably UAE more favourites here. They've got 8 wickets in hand now.
Yes, but they had a partnership, Nepal. Couple of them lower down the order. UAE will need that as well. 6 bowlers used by Nepal, only 2 of them successful in terms of getting wickets. Pratish was good. Unlucky that he couldn't get a wicket. He was economical. 5 overs 14 and his economy was 2.8.
Yeah, with that, Karan Casey is coming back into the attack. He'll have to bowl to Asif Khan and Ritya Arvind. This one played straight to point. Well, you're right. Nepal did get a couple of partnerships. 56 between Bhim Sharki and Arif Sheikh, and then it was 56 again between Bhim Sharki and Sandeep Lamichhane. Now this is what UAE need to do. They need to stitch a partnership. They'll have to better those two partnerships from Nepal. Karan Casey meanwhile brought in to pick up a wicket. Slightly short. Bowled well by Asif Khan. They pick up a single.
Yes, and with that single they reached the 100-run mark. 100 for 2 UAE. 130 more needed. Nicely bowled by Karan Casey, who's been brought into the attack for his second spell. Look at that crowd. It's a Monday working day and we've still got so many people coming out. And they're having a great time out there. Cheering for the side. Can't wait to go to Nepal. Would love to be there and be amongst the crowd and enjoy this game and share that passion that they have with the sport. Just love the energy. $100 for 2. Well, Rashid, the kind of energy that we see here, I'm sure is going to be triple of that when Nepal goes to Nepal to play the remainder of the matches. You would love to be there, right?
Oh, absolutely. Love to be in Nepal. Follow the game from there. They're very passionate supporters of the game.
In fact, I met a few supporters during the break and they were very persistent and were forcing me to come to Nepal. I hope I can get to go there because it's just going to be such a carnival out there and it'll be very unfortunate to miss. 26 gone, 103 for 2.
Every blissful individual, there is a thought. There is always
Mohammad bin Zayed then. Slightly fuller and this time fielded really well. This has been good from Nepal. They made sure they don't give away easy runs. Right, look at that. Avid supporters of the game. And good bowling from Sandeep Lamichhane in this over. He's bowling at the right lengths.
Yes, this over has been good. He's been a tad bit expensive overall, but these first two deliveries definitely on the mark. Beautifully bowled, some turn. Committed to that shot way too early. Ritya Arvind and then had to wait for the ball to reach him.
Yeah, let's have a look once again. As you mentioned, slightly slower. And just a slight movement away from the right-hander. Slightly fuller up in the air. No chance for Rohit there. And they come back for the second. This is very good running from Asif Khan. Pushing his partner. This is what they need to do. They need to pick up the opportunities. Convert those ones into twos.
Yes, they do. They need some more of those. I think Ritya Arvind out there is a little hesitant against Sandeep Lamichhane. Not very comfortable. That shot was a half-baked shot. That's much better along the ground. A lot more control. Gets a single as well.
Yeah, it's because probably Ritya won't to get used to the pace of the wicket first. Look at that run rate. Currently at 3.95, requiring 5.35. Still under control. I'd feel anything around that 7 runs mark towards the end of the innings, and UAE would be favourites till then if they don't lose too many wickets. Meanwhile, ends the over. 27 gone, UAE 107 for the loss of 2. It's going to be Karan Casey to continue. He'll be bowling from the Sports City end. And bowling to Asif Khan, who's been out there for a while now. 39 of 69 deliveries. That's what he's gotten so far.
Yes, he needs to be there till the end for UAE. We know he can just take the game away from Nepal anytime. As long as he's there, we've seen he can hit some really big sixes, as the one that we saw against Sandeep Lamichhane. So he has to take it on himself to take UAE to that target of 230. Good sharp delivery, shorter one. Surprised Asif Khan, was not expecting that ball.
Yeah, that one hurried on to Asif Khan. He was slightly late on that one. Yeah, clearly not expecting it. That's good from Karan Casey. That's what Nepal need to do. They did get the opening by getting that wicket of Aryan Lakra after a very good 50. But since then, these two, Asif Khan and Ritya Arvind, they have got it somewhat of a partnership going. Meanwhile, good over under progress by Karan Casey. 3 dot balls.
Nicely played. Waited for that. Gets a run. So it has been very difficult for captains to decide, Rashid, what they want to do at the toss. Nepal thinking that it's going to get slower, the wicket. They decided to bat first, but that was a different wicket that they were playing on. This is a different wicket. So I think that plan just has not worked in their favour. It looks like a lot better, the wicket. It's not doing much, not turning a lot. Just keeping low, yes. A lot drier, yes. But no demons in that wicket.
Yeah, does look like a good wicket to bat on, but credit must be given to UAE as well, especially Aryan Lakra and Asif Khan now, who's still in the mud there. They had to work really hard for their runs. Nepal didn't give away anything easily.
I agree. I think that's a fair point. They have made it look easy, Asif and Aryan. But they've had to actually put in the hard yards and toil out there in the middle. 28 gone, 109 for 2. Kushal Malla, the left arm spinner, comes into bowl. Was promoted at number 3, did really well. Was looking solid out there until Rohan Mustafa got the better of him. Good start to the over. Oh, brilliantly done. What an effort. I think I'm just going to take a wild guess. It has to be Gyanendra Malla. The kind of effort that he's put in there. Brilliant.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at that once again. Getting the outer half of the bat. Gyanendra Malla, look at that. Full stretch drive there. Meanwhile, Asif Khan has picked that one and has gone all the way. That is what Asif Khan can do. He silences the crowd.
Well, there's pin drop silence at the Dubai International Stadium, and that is because of this man that hit. It was in the slot, and Asif, he doesn't miss out on those. You make him wake up at 3 in the morning and tell him to play this shot, he will play it the same way.
This is very good batting from Asif Khan. This is what he's doing. He did that previously as well. As soon as Sandeep Lamichhane came in, he made that statement. Tried to unsettle him, and that has worked for UAE. And now, as soon as Kushal Malla has come in, he's hit one over long on to get the same result.
He does enjoy that shot. That's his bread and butter, along with some sugar. Meanwhile, with Arvind, he's the one who has to be the Robin to the Batman, the man with the bat, Asif Khan. It's very well played, straight down the ground. They'll have to play together as a unit. Meanwhile, Nepal will have to get a wicket here. They haven't been able to penetrate this batting of UAE so far.
Well, that's played well towards the cover sweeper. And Asif Khan picks up a single. Takes him on to 48. And with that, 29 done. UAE 119 for 2.
Get charged, keep on pumping and winning. Get charged, that is what you wanna be. Get charged.
XH Signifying Technology.
Arif Sheikh is going to replace Karan Casey. He'll be bowling from the sports TN. Actually, he's going to bowl with a Asif Khan on 48. Picked up a single. Gets to 49. Well, this will be a well-deserved half century for Asif Khan.
Yes, and if he gets there, that will be his second in this series. One against PNG earlier this week. Third overall if he gets there. He's already got 2 50s to his name. Best of 81 not out. .110 needed of 124 balls. So it's almost 6 and over. But like I said, even if it's 8 and over in the last 10, with wickets in hand, UAE will try to get there. For Nepal, they need to keep taking on wickets. That's the only way they can stop this UAE side from getting to that total of 230.
Oh, absolutely, it's important for Nepal to pick up wickets at regular intervals. Meanwhile, Asif Khan on 49. That's guided towards the third, and he picks up a very well-deserved half century. He's been the mainstay for UAE since he's taken that opening slot. Has been brilliant in the short selections. And now he needs to make sure he keeps going, Shoaib.
Yes, a well-played 50. It has been a very difficult one, not the easiest, but that is Asif Khan for you. He likes to take on challenges. For UAE. Vrithya Arvind now on 13 of 21. It has been a lot easier to play Arif on this wicket. Oh, and as I say that, he's got one right in front of the pads. Vrithya Arvind is not happy with that call, but that stand is Nepal crowd absolutely celebrating that wicket, and so is Arif Sheikh.
Vrithya Arvind. That was a straight ball. Would have been crashing into the stumps. Vrithya Arvind looked very promising, but on this occasion he has to take the long back. Kushan Malla to continue. We're going to Asif Khan. That's played well towards the cover sweeper. They pick up a single and it's going to bring CP Rizwan. He'll be replacing with Arvind. Now this is the partnership. Shoaib, this is the partnership that UAE would want to get going. These two out there, they have to make sure they take UAE over the line. They still have 20 more overs to go. It's a good delivery, slightly slower. Rizwan CP expecting it to come a little more quicker to him. The required run rate at 5.44. UAE going at 4.05 at the moment. Slightly fuller. Slight bit of fumble there. And they pick up a single. Oh, that's very close there.
Well, it looked like there was some edge. At least that's how they reacted, the fielders and the keeper. Asif. That could have been, there could have been an edge. Single added to the total for Asif and for UAE. Well, they need one good innings, one innings of 30, 40 odd runs at run of 'Arif Sheikh, first ball up and over towards the com box, and it's gone all the way for 6. Beautiful hit, straight hit, and just timing on that shot from Asif.
Well, that's what Asif Khan can do. What a shot. That looks so convincing. This is what Asif Khan does so well. Once he reaches that 50 runs, he ups the ante. Six of the first ball and then rotating strike. Now it's going to be Rizwan CP.
Yes, we talked about this earlier, about Asif Khan and how he switches gears. This is the 6 again. Up and over. Quick run. That's good running from Rizwan. He gets to the non-striking end, and rightly done, because he wants to give as much as strike as possible to Asif Khan.
Well, that's the right choice. Asif Khan is batting brilliantly. 59 of 82. He's the man Nepal would want to see the back of. Mila, that's up in the air. Slightly away from the cover fielder, running towards the boundary. That was timed so really well in the gap for a boundary.
Yes, it was played uppishly for a moment. That fielder at short covers was interested, but from the angle that we are sitting at, it was far away from Rohit at covers. So it was played in the gap, and with the fielder inside the 30-yard circle and mid-off, it was for the moment it left the bat. So it's a good over in progress for UAE. 12 runs in the
playing some superb big hits. He's just played out a slightly better deft touch there, picking up 2 runs, ending that very good over for UAE. 14 coming off it, 32 done. UAE 139 for the loss of 3.
Kushal Malla. Oh, beautiful drive from CP Rizwan. A fumble, but won't hurt Nepal too much. 140 on the board, 90 needed now, so that number of runs has come down to double figures for UAE. Very well played. I like this approach from Asif Khan. He looks very dedicated to get to that target of 230.
Kushal Malla, meanwhile, getting the ball to spin a bit. Not as sharp as the other day, but this ball is spinning around. Asif Khan, what a brilliant cricketer. Slightly fuller once again. Asif Khan looks like he's got a plan in mind. He's not going after everything, even though the last delivery was slightly fuller. Then try to hit it over mid-wicket, which is vacant at the moment, the boundary line. Once again, good delivery, wanted to go for the single. Partly denied by his partner. Could have been trouble. This one played in the gap. Cover sweeper comes into action. Managed to pick up a single. And a good over for Nepal. Just 2 coming off it. 33 done. UAE.
Sompal Kami being brought into the attack. He was the one who got that early wicket, the first one of Mohammad Wasim. Bowled just 3 overs, gave away 12 runs. Coming to bowl his second spell. Asif enjoys pace on the delivery. That's wide, outside off. Umpire thinks it's a legal delivery. Dot ball is what it will be. So Sompal Kami, I think, has a plan of keeping it away from Asif Khan.
Absolutely, that's what you do. You need to make a plan against this man. Otherwise, he's going to have his own plans. On that occasion, Asif Khan, no foot movement. This is why I was playing away from the body. This one closer to the stumps, cut to point. No chance of a run. Well, I feel UAE knows that they can take their time. They don't have to rush into things. Number of runs required now is at 89 of 101 deliveries. Like you said earlier on as well, Shoaib, if they can get to the next last 10 overs, even if the run rate is required run rate is at 8 runs and they have wickets in hand, they would be confident that they'll be able to chase it. This one is fuller. Play down the ground. Asif picks up a single.
Yes, even run a ball is fine. They keep chipping those runs away in the last few overs. They will get a few boundaries. And they'll just have to keep wickets in hand. Played up and over. That's gone towards backward point, and the fielder at deep third is not going to get there in time. So another good looking shot from CP Rizwan, slashing it for 4.
That's a very good shot. Rizwan CP adjusting at the last moment. That ball was rising and he made sure he played it over that point fielder for a very good boundary. This is good. Getting boundaries every over. That'll ease down the pressure. Very good shot up in the air, but straight to the fielder there. Rizwan CP has played one shot too many. And Yapindra Singh Airi there taking a sharp catch.
Yes, CP Rizwan, I think the bat just twisted in his hands. He was wanting to play it straight down the ground, but because the bat twisted, the ball found the fielder at mid-wicket. So Dipendra Singh Airi there taking a good catch. Sompal Kami getting another wicket. He has done what his captain expected him to do, get a wicket. This one walking back, so it's 7 of 7 for CP Rizwan. UAE 146 for 4.
XH Simplifying Technology.
Ron Mustafa to repeat. Fine leg. It's off the thigh pad. Leg by signal by the umpire. End of a successful over for Sompal Kami. Picking up a wicket. 34 done. UAE 147 for 4.
keep on pumping.
So it is Sandeep Lamichhane, who's bowled 6 overs, given away 34 runs, hasn't taken a wicket. Brings out the sweep. Rohan has played it fine, too easy. If Asif runs hard, he can get the third. No, it'll just be 2. So the struggle continues for Sandeep, who's been a bit off colour in this spell. Hasn't taken a wicket, has been a little wayward as well. Oh, that's nicely played, swept and equally well fielded by Karan Casey. Saved a boundary for his side, and that is what they need at this point in time, Nepal. They have to make sure that runs don't come easy for UAE. Make them toil. A big appeal, umpire says not out. Sandeep is not happy. We'll have to look at that in the replay. But I think the impact was outside off. It hit on the back leg of Rohan Mustafa, and hence that decision from Akbar Ali. Played with soft hands, Sandeep Lamichhane. Oh, some greetings from Rohan Mustafa. Sandeep and Rohan now taking it on against each other. I think it will have to be more with the bat and ball than anything else. Quicker delivery played towards long off. It is getting intense out there in the middle. The crowd behind Sandeep Lamichhane. And a dot ball it'll be to end the over. 3 runs off that one. And a lot of drama in it. 35 overs, UAE.
There is a thought. There is always a logic.
Nepal, they need 6 with first ball from Sompal Kami. Oh, that's good running. That's good running. Appeal, but I think Rohan Mustafa has made it easily. Sompal Kami, 19 in his 4.1. He's taking wickets, expecting a third from him. His cap. Oh, direct hit would have been game over for Rohan Mustafa. That is a suicidal run. UAE don't need that. For a run, it's not worth taking all that risk. He did not even drag his bat because he had given up. That is not a good run. Oh, that's a good effort. I think it's Dipendra Singh Airi there. But he can't stop the two batters from taking a run. So they're keeping themselves busy out there in the middle after the drinks break, making sure they keep taking those singles. That'll be a dot ball. 2 more to go in this over. Nicely bowled, just outside off, teasing length from Sompal Kami. 76 needed. Oh yeah, that's a good delivery. A bit late on that, Rohan. Rohan has been caught in front yet again. Similar dismissal. Rohan Mustafa caught in front of the stumps, and Sompal Kami, he is bowling Nepal to victory. Another wicket falls. UAE lose Rohan Mustafa, and that's how they lose him. Shuffling across, missing the line of the ball, hitting right in front, and that's Rohan Mustafa walking back. 36 gone, 154 for 5.
to Asif Khan. Slightly shorter this time. Coming into the right-hander. Just one taken. Now it's going to be Ayan Khan. He'll be facing Sandeep Lamichhane. This has been good from UAE. They haven't given a wicket to Sandeep Lamichhane as of now. Good push, and Ayan Khan is off the mark.
.72 needed of 79. Up and over, Asif Khan plays it towards extra cover. Wide of long off, in fact, and Ayan is very quick between the wickets. He'll get there in time, before time, as they take 2 to end the over. So 6 runs off it. Sandeep Lamichhane continues to be
Going to be Sompal Qami. It's a good shot. Ayan Khan. He's to come back for the second. Ayan Khan is quick, but is he quick enough? Well, the question is asked and the finger goes up. Ayan Khan, he is quick, but not as quick as he thinks he is.
UAE losing the plot here. Asif Khan is running out of partners. Ayan Khan trying to go for that second run was not very quick off the mark. That's a great fielding effort. One hand pick up, great throw, sharp throw, and Sandeep Lamichhane knows he's got his man. Ayan out. Walking back, 160 for 6 now. Joined Asif Khan now up there in the middle. Last distinguished batting pair. Alishan has not got a lot of runs to his name. Asif Khan is the only hope that UAE have. Alishan, if he can just stay there and not get out, I think he would have done a great service to UAE. Now it's all on Asif Khan.
Certainly Asif Khan is the man for UAE. He's been the lone ranger after Aryan Lakra lost his wicket. He's guided. Good fielding there. No chance of a run. Actually, you're right. This is what Alishan Sharafu needs to do. Meanwhile, we have a look at that run out once again. Brilliant pick up and throw by Sandeep Lamichhane. Right on the stumps. And that was an easy run out.
Well, I think that was just a brilliant throw from Sandeep Lamichhane. 162 for 6. Asif Khan is on 73. A target of 230, and the crowd is getting excited. They can sense victory here. They're already celebrating, but we know cricket is a funny game. It's not over until the last ball is bowled, or the last run is scored, or the last wicket is taken. So it's not all over for UAE, but they definitely have lost the advantage that they have. When Aryan and Asif were playing, at one point it looked like they will get there comfortably, but Nepal, the kind of fight that they have shown, not just in this game but in the entire series, Rashid, they have not given up at any point in time.
Absolutely, they've had the self-belief, and now UAE needs to have that self-belief. Remember, Nepal stitched a partnership at number 6, number 7. Sandeep Lamichhane and Mohammad Asif Sheikh. They had a brilliant partnership going now. UAE needs to have that self-belief. They've got the man Asif Khan in the middle. We'll talk about that in the next over. 38 overs done. UAE 166 for 63 for the loss of 6.
मेरो स्टाइलको रहस्य हो प्रो स्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित तपाईको फेभरेट प्रो स्टाइल ड्यान्ड्रफ कन्ट्रोल हेयर ओइल अब नयाँ आकर्षक प्याकमा जसले तपाईको कपाललाई राख्छ ड्यान्ड्रफ फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश कुल एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट
Pro Style for my man.